Hello! Thank you for tuning in to the Love Reads. I'm going to try something a little new this time around. I'm going to try doing pick-a-reads for each sign in relation to love. I'm going to put out 3 stones. The first time around with that pile, I'm going to do the relationship. Then I'm going to do the single version for the same pile. I'm going to try to give a little bit more diversity. I feel like even though we may share the same sign as someone else, we have different variations about what's going on in our lives. So I want to give more options, more diversity, so that way you can find what pile most resonates with you. Let me know at the end, of course, if this worked or didn't work for you. It's going to be a little different than normal, but let's give it a shot. Hello, Sagittarius. For this part, I'm going to use the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. Angel Answers, Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue and Redley Valentine for the supportive cards. Oracle cards. Alright. Actually, I'm going to do these first for some reason. 3 piles. Oh, that one pile just had to have one extra. Alright, this is going to be stone 1, stone 2, and then stone 3. If I put them in there right. Alright, so stone 1, stone 2, stone 3. There's that one. What do we got here? See if we can just... These 3 do feel more you, and that one is dipping down there a little. We're going to do relationship first here. Oh, the 10 of... This is Sagittarius, yeah. This reminds me of Scorpio. They have similar something going on there. 6 of Wands for you. And the remain positive. See, we're going to do relationship first. You've overcome an obstacle. Something that's been causing a problem. Your partner feels very sedentary to me. And I feel like you're overcoming something. I almost feel like you're giving into this, whatever this situation is. Now, the remain positive in the center is the 2 of you coming together and feeling comfortable with what's actually happening in the relationship. I feel like you're overcoming some problems. You're facing some issues. You're dealing with some issues. Your partner seems like the same old to me. I don't feel like much is changing here. But I feel like they're just... When I get the remain positive, I don't feel like it's advice. I feel like both of you are just trying to well, it'll get better over time. Things will improve. Things will be okay. Your partner's not changing, though. I'm definitely getting your partner's not changing. But when I get the 10 of Pentacles, it's because they're happy. They feel like, it's not broke, don't fix it. That's the energy I'm getting here. You, over here, I'm seeing, though, ask your angels, you're not completely, I want to say fooled for some reason, that this is going to be okay in the long run. You're not fooled that this is going to be stable, this is going to work. Your partner may be happy and feel like everything's perfect and stable and great. You're not convinced. You're like, well, it's working for now, but I don't know. I think things need to be updated. I'm getting kind of like, you're looking at the situation like, my phone needs an upgrade type feel. I mean, we need to update the situation. We need to get more up to date with how things are happening and what's coming towards us in the future. You do have a point. You do have a point here. This energy needs to meld together. Your partner is not willing to change, but they're very happy with the way things are. Maybe me saying update is maybe a better way to handle this. Because if you're coming in this hoping to overcome something by creating a change, it might be more of like an evolution forward and evolution up. Almost like an add-on to the house in a sense. In fact, I know people who've done that. Instead of moving, they've decided to get an add-on to the home. That might be an option here. But definitely an upgrade is needed. I feel like your side is pulling in like the upgrade energy. We need to upgrade. We need to improve. We need to upgrade. The other side wants to stay where they are, though. They don't want to change. So that's kind of like an almost compromise, because by upgrading, you're not changing the system you're using. You're just making it better, improving what you already have. And over the next few weeks, because that's this card, I feel like you have to be very smart You have to slowly dip into this possibility of upgrading what you already have instead of making a complete change. I feel like it's going to take you weeks to do it, but I feel like you will win this person over because they're going to feel like they're not giving up what they already have. They're just improving what they already have. They don't have to move. They don't have to change what they already have. They just need to add to it or upgrade. Just literally upgrade. And I feel like it's going to take you a while to slowly get it in there. Because, for example, if you're going to add on a whole new room to the house, it's going to take some money, going to take some planning, going to definitely change the plan or, the outlay of the home. But this person doesn't feel like they're losing anything. They just feel like they're gaining something. So you're going to win over time. It's going to take you a little time to do that, though. So realize it's going to take you a while to win this over. Even though you have a good idea to start with, you're going to have to slowly inch it in there to actually get what you want from it. Now, going with the line of singles for Sagittarius, this person, like, I'm actually getting this, somebody is showing you some interest. It looks like there's a lot of possibilities here. But when I'm seeing the Six of Wands on your side, you're not completely sold on this possibility. Somebody around you wants your attention. But I feel like initially you kind of move on from it. You're just kind of like, that's okay. You're still on good terms. But I almost feel like you walk away. Well, I don't want to say walk away, but you kind of like, nah, not right now. I'm kind of getting the not right now feel here. This person doesn't back down though. They're persistent. They're like, no, we should hang out. No, let's try it out. They're not obnoxious. I don't feel an obnoxious feel, but every now and then they just come around and they're like, maybe we could hang out. Maybe this. They're persistent. For that reason, I get to ask your angels on your side. Is this worth it? If this did work out, for example, if it could happen, if like that magnetism could happen for you, would this be a worthwhile relationship? That's I feel your answer. If you feel like if the magnetism was there, would this be a good person in your life? Can you see that working out? If the answer is yes, they're saying give it a try. You don't have to go any farther than you want to. It could be just like going on a date and that's it. Like nothing physical. If you don't want anything physical, you just make that clear right in the beginning. I'll go out with you a few times, but I don't want anything physical. I just want, we'll hang out and get to know each other, but nothing physical. If you want to put that out there, I would say put that out there. If that would make you comfortable, do it. Because I'm getting the feelings will come forward. The Queen of Cups is saying it's going to start coming forward. The more you get to know this person, the more you have one-on-one time, how this person treats you, how they talk to you. I feel like it's actually there. It's going to take you a little while. It says within a few weeks. I would say maybe a month and a half, 2 months. Depending. I would give it a few months. Instead of a few weeks, I would say a few months. But it literally does say a few weeks. There's a month's card in this deck. It could happen within a few weeks, but not for nothing. 8 and 12 weeks are a few weeks too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's subjective to your situation, but I'm getting the longer you get to know this person, it may be a few weeks before you start feeling those inklings, but it may be a few months before you really feel like this is the one you'd like to try to be with. That's what I'm saying. All right, anything else with this one? All right, that's single. Let's go on to the next one. Stone 2. No, yep. Alright, there's an open spot right here. That's fun. Let's see what that's about. Can you see all these cards now that I'm squishing them in? There's still an open spot right here, but I love it when I ask the camera questions. God forbid somebody answered. I don't know what I'd do. In case it's a point of reference, usually my intuition is usually internal. I'm more comfortable with it that way, by the way. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. My intuition is usually internal. Once in a while it's external, but I tend to shy away from that stuff because I like to remember what's actually happening around everybody instead of just... Let's not even go down that road. Let's just get into the reading. How about that? We're going a relationship first. This is an open spot. Relationship. I almost feel like there's one-way communication here. From you to them. This is Sagittarius. Yes. I feel you communicating towards, but I feel like it's like one-way communication. Just one-way communication. You to them. They seem to like it's building up a lot of burdens here. It's very, they got a lot going on. I don't feel them communicating that back though. If you know this, it's apparent to you. I feel a lot of one-way communication here. And it seems to be building a lot of burdens on your partner. Now, what happens next in the near future here? I feel like the Four of Pentacles is telling me there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on here. And I do feel like you want to be with your partner more. But I also feel like for that to happen, there has to be a redistribution of responsibilities. Opportunity shows up on their side because I feel you kind of sweeping in and taking over some of their burdens. Is that right or am I wrong? Yeah, I feel you taking over some of their burdens because you realize how much they're doing. You want to spend time with them, so you take some things off their plate because you can handle it, get things done. And I feel like that's with the term of like, I'm going to do this for you because I want more time with you. Like, I feel like that's clear. Like, I'm going to do these things. I'm going to take these things off your plate for if they have to pay the bills or if they do the grocery shopping. Whatever they do to keep the household, things going, whatever you can take off their plate, you're like, I'm going to do that for you so you have more time to spend with me. Four of Pentacles is saying this is a very stable move. This is keeping everything in line, keeping everything stable, getting everything done, but also getting what you want at the same time. The Queen of Wands with the success, your partner's all for it. They understand the terms. I'm getting good times are to be had between the two of you. The Queen of Wands has a lot of passion. I feel she's a very passionate person, very active. What you want to happen from this will happen with this scenario. Your partner's very happy with this. I feel like this is actually changing things in the sense of like your partner is realizing maybe they have to redistribute or maybe they're doing too much. Maybe your partner is doing too much and they're realizing they're going to have to weed out some things. I feel like that might actually turn out to be the end here. They might realize that they have to start weeding out some things because they're doing too much. And I feel like you're helping them figure out how to do that. But I'm also realizing you're getting what you want here, so that's cool. Now, for the single people, again, I feel you communicating to this person you'd like to see them. I'm getting they're overburdened. I do see, though, that they seem to go towards you. They want to make it work out. You're communicating you'd like to see them. They're very overburdened, but they're finding a window of opportunity. It doesn't take that long is what I'm getting. If this reading really hits, it doesn't take that long with this card in the near future. This person is holding to what they said they would do. That's the Four of Pentacles here. They're holding to what they said they would do, but for example, if they said they have an hour and a half, they literally have an hour and a half, and that is it. No more. No more. No more than that. Hopefully no less, but definitely no more. They enjoy this time with you. Opportunity is there on their side because they really think this is great. Even though it was a limited engagement, they're very happy with it. They want more. I'm getting the passion actually blooms from here forward. This moment and how this worked out, they said they had X amount of time. That's how long they were there. You were happy. They were happy. This breeds more opportunities going forward. They want to be with you more. You want to be with them more. They're finding new ways to make this work out. I feel like there's actually like inspiration here on their side to find more time. They want to find more time. They want to find ways to spend more time with you. So they're looking for the opportunities to make that happen from here forward. But until this moment happens, I don't feel like they're actually doing that. It's when this moment happens, they decide they want more, they create more. Good ending for both. All right, I think that's good. So that's for that one. Let's go into the last pile of cards. What do we have for the last one? This is... Oop, let me just roll that around. There's the last stone. What do we have here? Alright, are these in frame? Let's see if we can get these in frame at least. There we go. Okay. There's a double card here. Yeah. Okay. Relationship. We're going to go with relationship first. What is that? 7 of Pentacles? Okay. Relationship. Things have gone better in the past. At the very least, a moment has come where you had a good time with your partner, but it's past. And I'm getting your partner is pulled away from you. They're not able to do everything with you that they'd like to. It feels like they're pulled away from you. That's my first thought. They're pulled away from you. But it's been better in the past. The thing is, when the no comes in, I feel like they're thinking this is a temporary moment where they're not able to be around you as much. I see you with the King of Swords keeping in communication with your partner, but you seem to catch on quicker than they do. Is that right? Because I really feel like you're catching on quicker than they do to their own circumstances. They might want to think this is a temporary moment, but you're like, no, this is going to be a while. This is going to be a while. You're in communication with them. You're absorbing it. You're seeing how this has gone in other patterns. You're fully realizing this is going to be a while before things are going to change. I feel you connecting in with the long haul. I feel like you actually have to help your partner get okay with the situation. Because what I'm getting is your partner does not want this division to keep going as long as it is. They can't seem to change it, though. I feel you recognizing it before they recognize it. I feel like you might have to bring them up to speed to their own situation. Because when a year from now comes in, you're seeing this is not permanent. But you're like, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while before things change again, before things turn around a different way. I feel like you might have to advise your partner like how to handle that and how to like handle this going forward, help them maybe redistribute some things, hopefully plan a little better. Because I'm seeing you catch on before they do. That they're going to be, you've had a lot of good times together, but currently I feel like you're spending time apart more. And that's going to go on for a lot longer, and you see it before they do. I feel like if you help them be okay with it, it'll be a lot better for both of you. You seem to accept it a lot quicker than they do. I feel like they don't like it. And I wouldn't say you're over the moon about it, but you seem to be like, well, that's how it's going to be for right now. They don't like it. They might need your help to get okay with it. Because I feel like they don't like this. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling like there's nothing they can do to get out of it. Maybe you could find them some opportunity, because this is a trap card, to realize their hands are not tied. They can remove that blindfold. And then maybe they can deal with the bull behind them. Just saying. I think that's what we need for this. Okay, now let's do the single version. There's been a very good moment with somebody that's... somebody you have a connection with. However that is, but I'm noticing it's either a passing moment that's just past or it's in the past, literally just in the past. This is another moment where actually, I feel like you're waiting it out. You know this person likes you. You're realizing they can't come towards you right now. So you're willing to wait it out. The King of Swords is, I feel like this is more mental activity for you. You're keeping it to yourself, but you're waiting it out. I don't feel you're communicating with this person as much. But I feel like you're thinking, right now it's a no. Right now it's not a possible thing, for whatever reason. But I also see like you're waiting it out. I feel you're waiting it out. Where this is going, like you have a long wait. I feel like that's what they're warning. Like you're going to have a long wait. And when that opportunity comes around again, the other person's going to believe it's not really possible. For singles, whoever this person is that you're feeling for, that there's been a connection in the past, maybe even just recent past, you're just waiting for it to come around again, you accept, like right now they're not around, so right now it can't happen. But opportunity should come around again. It's going to be a while before that opportunity happens again. But when it does come around, the other person's not going to believe that it's really there. They're going to feel like they're still restricted. you might, like, I feel like this is just giving you that heads up that they're not going to come towards you. When that opportunity comes around again, it's going to be up to you to make it happen completely. You're going to have to work to get them to really try here. I don't know if you really want to invest that type of time in this, because it's going to be completely up to you. They're not going to come towards you. They're going to believe that they're restricted and that they can't do that. Are we good? That's the single one. All right. I think we're there. All right, Sagittarius, thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's jamesforastral@gmail.com. Thank you.